I met him at the gym because at the time, me and my ex-boyfriend, who used to be my current boyfriend at the time, he and I were teaching a Muay Thai class in our local private gym.
Yes.
And I invited him. I was pretty much the only one kind of inviting people. And I met this guy.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his name. Oh, I do remember his name.
Gosh.
But I'm not going to say his name.
Almost like the start
Defamation
of
of character. Little reindeer. I should have called Martha.
Call him Martha.
Hi, everybody. We are Two Girls, No Cup. I'm Kat.
I'm Des.
And this is our first episode. We're a little nervous. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Confidence is key.
It's true.
But I guess we just wanted to start this episode with just get to know us, figure out what's going on in our lives, and what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about a little bit of everything, whether that be mental health, life drama, trauma,
real life drama that's happening right now because we have that going on for us right now.
And just things that are on our minds that we care about.
Yeah. I think we're a little tense right now.
I think so too.
I think we need to loosen up a little.
I think we need a shot. I'm just kidding. We don't drink.
Oh, yeah. And then also we sprinkle a little bit of Jesus here. So we are Jesus lovers. We love Jesus. And if you don't, you are going to love him towards I will convert you. I promise you. You will know who Jesus Christ. I'm just kidding. But just a little bit about us. We've been friends since high school.
Yes.
We met when we were 14.
Yes, 14, freshman year.
Yeah, actually, I don't even think I met you right away. I think
You didn't.
Yeah, I think I met a couple of the girls first.
Yes.
Like our other friends. And then I got introduced to you.
Yes.
And I think that was it. But we're best friends now.
That we are.
We are best friends. We are more like sisters. And we just wanted to start this because I feel like we have so many conversations.
So many long conversations.
I don't know if you say long, but
long text conversations.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of conversations and I think it's so funny and we just want to talk about it.
We're hilarious.
Are we supposed to be talking to the camera or talking? I think we're supposed to be talking to each other. It's our first date, guys. All right, let's try to go again. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, actually, no. Okay, we should just continue to talk to each other. But we should know that someone is there.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but yeah, my feet are really dirty.
Should we restart?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so we met in high school.
Yes.
I think we were in musical theater together.
Yes, I was staying after school for the musical freshman year.
Right.
So you didn't join till sophomore year.
Yeah, no.
But you were running around campus.
Yeah, I was boy crazy.
Doing things.
I was very boy crazy. We'll get into that. We have we're thinking of doing an episode just on I guess crazy exes or just our experiences
crushes,
with boys.
Boy drama.
Yeah. Yeah, that
crazy
was
exes, all of it.
Boy, do I have stories for you.
That she does.
A lot of trauma. Anyway, I'm healing. Jesus is healing me from within. But anyway, do you want to talk a little bit about yourself?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's kind of weird telling you.
It's okay.
About me.
It's okay. It's like our first date.
But you don't know.
But it's kind of like our first date.
That's true.
So
we date each other a lot.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where should I start?
Tell me about your parents.
Okay. Well, I'm an only child.
You are.
That you know.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are pastors. Small church.
PK.
Yes.
She is a PK.
But, yeah.
Is that all you're going to say? Okay, what about? You're a PK. You grew up.
Yeah, I grew up in church.
I actually met you from. No. I met you at school. But the way I got closer to you was through Bible study.
Yes.
Because your parents would host Bible studies.
Yeah, we were hosting Bible studies at my house.
Right.
I invited you because we were getting closer as friends anyways. Our whole group.
Yeah.
Our group was getting closer. We were starting to hang out outside of school.
Right.
And I was like, come over to my house.
Yeah.
I'm having Bible study. Since you were already Christian, you were like, sure.
And it's crazy because I feel like I started off Well, I was born with my parents being Catholic, so I
can't even picture your parents being Catholic.
I know. I don't even
But
know.
you know, it's my parents were Catholic.
But I don't know life as a Catholic.
I don't either.
Because
I'm starting to learn, but
no, she isn't. That's another thing.
I'm starting to become more familiar with the ways.
Yes.
But
I was born as a Catholic. I was baptized when I was a baby, as all babies do, right? And
yeah.
they get fucking dipped in the pool or whatever. And
I'm sorry.
It's true. Have you seen the videos of the Pope? Yeah. Anyway, I was born as a Catholic, or I guess baptized or whatever. And then we moved to the area that I live now.
Okay.
When I was about 5, I think. And that's when my parents moved to a Christian church. Oh. And I don't know if you realize, I'm Filipino. And so we moved to a Filipino Christian church. Yeah, Christian church.
Yes.
And I kind of understood I knew who God was, but obviously I didn't know who he was. I was always so scared of going to church. But you know what's so funny is in college, I would always say, I'm a Christian. I know Jesus. I know who Jesus is. But if you were to ask me about anything, I wouldn't know anything.
You didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very common.
Yeah.
Sadly. I think more so when you grow up in any religion, almost, because just because you're raised in it doesn't mean you necessarily like know it.
Right.
I mean, I would get asked sometimes, how did you know?
Yeah.
How did you know? Especially since well, my parents are pastors, but they haven't always been pastors.
Right.
So like before they got ordained, I would just go to church, but I didn't even know much as as a child either. And I didn't get baptized until I was...
Well, you were dedicated, weren't you?
I was dedicated in the womb when my mother was still pregnant.
Yeah.
And then my parents actually baptized me, I think when I was around 17 or 18.
But that was because you needed to know who God truly was, right?
So the way we see baptism is it's a declaration of your faith.
Right.
So
public declaration.
Yes, it's a public declaration of your faith. The whole needing it to get into heaven and everything.
Yeah.
That's another conversation for another time.
We'll talk about it another time.
But yeah, so we do dedication, which is either you could do it in the womb or as a young child.
Right.
But the point is that you decide to get baptized when you are ready.
Right.
So whatever age that is, I wanted to be baptized since I was 7.
Yeah.
But whatever age that is where you're conscious and aware and you know who God is and you want to make that declaration, then that's when you get baptized.
Right, publicly. And I actually recently, obviously you know, but they don't. I recently just got baptized a couple months ago. A couple months ago I got baptized. One of the best days of my life, I think it was December 4th or December 3rd. I'm not 100% sure, but I got baptized in Los Angeles with a dear friend of mine.
Yes.
Who, and it was nice. I cried a lot.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. But I didn't know who Christ was until 4 years ago because I was going through a breakup. And I think that breakup made me realize a lot. And God changed my life.
Yeah. I think I got closer during college. I think I was starting to with Bible studies, my parents hosting the Bible studies and everything. But I think college really did it.
Because you went to a Christian college.
I went to a private Christian college, which I did not think that was going to happen.
Right. I didn't think either.
Yeah, I always told myself I was never going to. Even though I love Jesus, love God.
Right.
I just grew up in public schools.
Yeah.
So I never
I think that
saw the need.
Right, but I think that needed to happen.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely needed to happen.
Yeah.
I think if I would have went to some bigger school, I would have.
We wouldn't be here, probably. As in not dead.
No, I'd be alive.
I didn't mean dead. Oh, the volume.
Sorry,
we're
guys.
trying to play Silent Library right now because we're using
I missed that show.
We're using my brother's mics, and I don't know. He says it's too close to our bodies.
But the levels look fine.
The levels look fine, but
we just have to pay attention to our laughing.
Which we do a lot. But do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, I didn't even, besides that I'm a PK.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I recently got engaged.
Yes. She did. That she did.
Never thought that would happen to me.
Oh, I knew. I organized most of it, FYI.
I know. I always wanted it to happen, obviously. But yeah, recently got engaged. About Sunday
Yeah.
will be a week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane.
Sunday will be 2 weeks.
Oh, it was 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that went by fast.
It was so cute,
because
actually.
it was the Sunday before San Diego.
Oh.
So Mother's Day would have been a week.
It was May 5th. It was Cinco de Mayo.
I got engaged on Cinco de Mayo.
Do you want to talk about it a little?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So she tricked me.
I did. We have a bigger group of friends.
Yes.
FYI.
Yes, we have a bigger group of friends. But she had invited me to go to a brunch on Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
With some old coworkers.
And my coworkers go crazy, and she knew that.
They do. I was ready for bottomless mimosas.
With a bunch of nurses.
But yes, with a bunch of nurses, but not like tacky, messy bottomless mimosa. Like, oh my gosh, you're so fun.
No, they're kind of messy.
No, I know, but I wasn't planning on getting messy.
Okay,
we weren't planning on getting messy.
Yeah, because I was driving.
Yes.
We don't. Also, I'm a do not drink and drive person.
Yes,
Huge.
yes. But we were just supposed to. Well, it was supposed to be girl time, girl fun.
Right.
Cinco de Mayo.
I'm newly single.
Yes, she's newly single, so it was gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Except that didn't happen.
No.
She turned into the restaurant that my fiance and I had our first date.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Which is down the street from the restaurant we were supposed to go to.
And you knew right away as soon as I turned into that restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew.
I'm a good trickster. I'm a good trickster. Yeah. And you were surprised because you were playing. What were you playing?
Turning Page. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to get out of the way. I love Twilight.
So if you don't like that now, you can click off right now.
You don't like Twilight? You don't like me?
And what are you still doing here?
I'm just kidding. I'm open to criticism of Twilight. The saga raised me. So, yeah, Turning Page was playing. Also, they have great food.
Yeah, the place
just
that we
in
went
general.
to.
We had brunch after, like the group that was there helping my fiance set up and everything.
Oh, I love that you say my fiance.
It's so
actually
weird because
love
when I'm
that.
at work, I sometimes call him my boyfriend. I'm like, but he's not
That's insane.
my boyfriend.
You're a fiance. That's
I'm
insane.
a fiance. It's wild.
Oh my god, I think it just hit me literally like right now as we're on this couch.
Honestly,
During this
it's
podcast.
hitting me in like phases.
You're like last week. You're like not a fiance yet, and you're like maybe
I'm a
I
fiance.
am. That's insane.
Yeah, because I'm so used to calling him my boyfriend.
Right.
But I'm not a boy. I'm so sorry.
Go on.
But I'm not. I'm not a girlfriend anymore. He's not a boyfriend anymore.
He's a fiance. and
We
you're
are
a
fiancés.
That is so cute.
So yeah, recently engaged. Work in healthcare.
Oh yeah, you're a scribe.
I'm a scribe for a doctor.
You are.
Just fun. Stressful but fun.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. You type really fast. Like we were right next to each other a couple hours ago, and we were typing something for our real estate. FY, we're in real estate as well.
Healthcare isn't enough. Not stressful enough. We want to break into the real estate
Yeah,
market.
so we're in real estate. But anyway, we're taking this class together, and you're sitting next to me, and all I hear is. That's all I hear. I'm like, damn, girl.
I keep wanting, this is a joke, but I keep wanting to get my hand on like an Adderall or something.
It's not a joke.
So
I've seen her try with our friend. He's now my friend who has ADHD.
He's now your friend.
Yes.
And that was so funny because I literally asked.
You asked in front of everybody.
No, I know, but I've asked my fiance before to make the exchange for me as a joke. As a joke, but also like I was kind
She has access to sedatives and opioids and
no abuse is happening, I swear. But
just a little bit. Don't fire
no,
me. You don't know where we work at.
No, the opioid epidemic is real. But
That's it.
I just want to see how effective Adderall will make me at work. Because sometimes that doctor, he likes to... You think he's Usain Bolt, by the way he's talking.
You know what's crazy, though? I've never taken Adderall before. Actually, I have tried like a very, very, very quarter bit. Never did anything to me.
Really?
But I remember when I was doing my prereqs for school, I remember this girl in my anatomy class, and she said she took an Adderall. And I think how she described it was she put a pen in front of her, and she would like concentrate on that pen for like 2 hours.
What?
And instead of studying, she would like concentrate on the pen. So you have to be really careful on what you concentrate on.
Yeah. No, I've heard a lot of bad side effects.
And they teach us in school, like you're supposed to take this early in the morning, obviously.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
no, you are.
then you're supposed to take it after breakfast.
Yeah.
Because obviously you get weight loss.
Yeah.
And all that. And
I just wanted, I joke. I'm partially serious, but I joke. On like, I even told my fiance, just have him give me like half a pill.
Yeah.
Like
actually,
half
though,
of like I'll take 2.5 milligrams.
I don't think that'll do anything.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But I'm just, because I mean, sometimes when I'm like super tired, I'll like crack open a Celsius at work. And sometimes that'll help me because coffee doesn't do anything for me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They both have caffeine.
You become dependent on it.
Yeah. I was actually not too long ago. Okay, because before.
Wait, caffeine is in. Wait.
Caffeine's in coffee.
I know, but
they put caffeine in Celsius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said caffeine doesn't do anything anymore.
I said coffee.
Oh, coffee.
Coffee doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know why. I've literally downed like espresso.
Right.
And I went to bed right after. Like I don't know what it is. But Celsius, I don't know if it's a placebo. Celsius works for me.
I actually like Celsius. I think just because I don't like fizzy drinks. I don't like fizzy drinks.
I don't either.
I like them
hate
smooth.
carbonation.
Yeah, because you burp a lot.
I've never liked carbonation. Even as a child, I didn't drink soda.
Yeah, same.
Because I hated the carbonation.
We weren't allowed to drink soda.
Oh, I probably would have been allowed.
Yeah.
But I didn't. It was to the point where my aunt took me to SeaWorld once when I was like 8. And she goes, just drink the Pepsi. She goes, please drink the Pepsi. I'm like, I don't like soda.
But I don't think those drinks taste the same without the fizziness. Like if you were to give me a Coke and it has no fizz, which I don't even like Coke anyway.
Yeah.
But if you were to give it to me, I'd be like, what is this? You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But anyways, I was cracking open Celsius at work. because there's a convenience store close to my work. So I would like run over really quick and I would buy like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I would drink them, especially when we were going to the gym. But I had a Celsius addiction prior to when I started working at my current job. Because I was going to the gym and I was using it to motivate me and to get my butt in the gym. So, but like Celsius is the only thing that's ever made me shaky. So
has made you shaky?
Yeah.
That's a lot of caffeine.
I would drink it was mainly when I would drink the Heats because the Heats are bigger and they're like fatter. So they have more caffeine in them.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, they have like maybe 120 more milligrams of caffeine.
Wait, do we have to trademark this? No, non-sponsored.
Non-sponsored, sorry.
Not-sponsored. Okay, go on. I don't know how this works.
But, so yeah. So it was helping me at work, but the last time I drank one, it made me like nauseous. And so I haven't had a Celsius in maybe like a month.
There was a point in my life where I drank Celsiuses all the time. But it's because I had clinical like early morning.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to get up at 4:30 or 4 o'clock to make it to school or something.
Yeah.
Because I live like, I would say about 45 miles away from school.
Yeah.
Right? About 45 miles?
Yeah.
So I'd have to wake up at the crack ass of dawn, first of all. Not fun. Because I like to...
It's not fun. I've done it with her.
I'm a night owl, so I like to... I don't know what it is, but in bed,
honestly,
I'm like, there's so many things to do. There's so many things to do. I have to do them all. And then I go to sleep so late, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I have to wake up so early.
Yeah.
And I wake up at like 4:30, 4 o'clock, and I'm like, shit, I have to get out. So I'd grab a Celsius. but I would always share like half because my body, you know this.
Yeah, you're so sensitive to caffeine.
I am.
I am the complete opposite.
Right.
But like I said, for some reason, Celsius is the only thing that works. That's why I say I don't know if it's a placebo. But I was just thinking like, okay, if Celsius works, imagine what an Adderall could do for me.
Right.
Because when I drink Celsius and like it kicks in at work, I'm like,
right.
you know?
Yeah.
So imagine if that with Adderall, I could be like, I could
imagine me with Adderall.
I could do everything. I don't want you to take Adderall ever.
I don't think I want to.
You don't need to. I'm never going to do it. It's wishful thinking. I don't want to get arrested.
Well, I mean,
I don't think you can get arrested for it. I don't know. The point is, you know what that makes me think of though? Did you watch Pretty Little Liars?
Yeah.
Okay, remember that like period of time where Spencer's on like Adderall or Ritalin or something?
Yeah, like in the beginning, right?
Yeah, and she like gets addicted to it.
Yeah.
And they're like, Spencer, what's wrong with you?
And her eyes are all sunken in and shit.
Yeah, she's like, I need a pass.
Spencer was my favorite. I loved her. Type A personality.
That's true. Arya was mine.
No.
It's because of Ezra.
The whore.
I was.
You know what's so crazy though? I was in love with my teacher.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yes, update. I was in love with my high school teacher, and if you guys are listening to this and you know who we are in real life, what are you doing here? Why are you watching?
You don't know anything.
You weirdos. Second of all, if you're still here and you knew us in real life, yes, I did. Anyway.
I think anybody
sensible knew.
Yeah.
I had the biggest crush on my teacher.
He
probably knew too.
Yeah, I'm sure he knew. And he didn't do anything.
He was so nice.
I think there were small things.
Yeah.
Where he would be like,
what if not? He was just being nice. Anyway.
He was probably just being nice. But
Enough
I don't know.
about that.
Sometimes I think men do things and it's like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. I am in a period of my life where I'm trying to like men again.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Having a safety.
I'm sorry. Go.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
Talk about me?
Yes.
Okay. I like to talk about myself. Okay. A little bit about myself, I guess. Both my parents are immigrants. I hate even talking about that because I'm like, oh yeah, your parents are immigrants? You're a first gen? I don't give a fuck about that, first of all. I don't. I am blessed with the life Jesus gave me, first of all. Second of all, everything is meant for a purpose. Everything happens for a purpose.
It's
and
true.
if they weren't here, they weren't here. And if they were in the Philippines, I'd be in the Philippines. I don't care. I'd still be doing the same thing. But
a podcast with a different person
probably.
in a different living room.
In another language, probably. But anyway, my parents are from the Philippines. There's not really much about me. I don't really know. Yeah, my family, we're pretty tight-knit.
That's true.
I have a really cute dog. He is a
Porker.
black lab pit bull mix.
He's the chubbiest dog I've ever
He
seen.
is. We feed him literally rotisserie chickens every single day. One Costco rotisserie chicken a day. And if you don't know what Costco is, search it up. You should know what Costco is.
I think they're going to know what Costco is.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess 2020, that's when my life kind of got interesting. I went through a really bad breakup, really bad breakup that almost killed me. It was really bad. I was really depressed.
It was really bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. And anyway, that breakup really truly changed my life. I found a passion in fighting. Yes. I love fighting. I am. I wouldn't even say I'm not a fighter anymore. I don't think I'm a fighter anymore. I'm a lover of Muay Thai.
Yes,
I am. I guess you could say I used to be a Muay Thai fighter. Now
I think it's more so you're on hiatus.
Yeah, I think so.
There was just some changes that had to be made.
Yeah.
But it's going to just lead for the better.
Right. And I do want to fight again. I really do. And I believe the place I'm at right now will show me, will teach me.
Yes.
Or whatever it is. Wherever I'm at right now, I think it's supposed to teach me something. But back in 2020, I found a love for fighting. Love fighting. Mainly did Muay Thai. I met a group, my old team. They were amazing. And fast forward, I was in a relationship with one of my other teammates. He was great, got into nursing school. FYI, I'm in nursing school. And yeah, I've just been discovering Jesus this whole time. And I recently went through a breakup with that same teammate. I'm not at that gym anymore, and I'm in this current transitional, I think, phase in my life, and I think it's good. I've found some new peace with it, and I guess that's a little bit about me. I'm in this new gym. I actually really like it.
That's good.
Yeah, you and I were kind of talking about it earlier, but
Yeah.
this gym has amazing world champions. Yes. I am a little, I'm a little hesitant in going up to the head coach still. I'm still trying to get my feet wet.
Yeah.
Is that the phrase?
Yeah.
Trying to get my feet wet.
Dip your toes in the water.
Right. I've been meeting a couple people, and they're nice, but I don't know. I'm still looking around.
Well, yeah, I think, one, where you are, I think it's perfect for right now, for you.
Yeah.
She's the same person, but completely different at the same time.
Would you say that? Oh my God, I'm going to start crying. I didn't know that.
But I think part of you being different is setting boundaries.
Oh, you think
things.
I don't see this.
Well,
because
I know you didn't want to leave that gym.
Right.
It was.
Oh, you're talking about that, setting boundaries.
Yes.
Like that. Right.
But also, like, since you're transitioning, like, in general.
Yeah.
You're not tied to anything.
I'm not. And it's
so,
great.
Yeah.
It's
because
great.
You could just.
Skedaddle whenever.
You could peace out whenever you feel like it.
Yeah.
But also you get to see what you like.
Right.
What you don't like.
It's like dating all over again, but a gym.
Yeah, exactly.
But also I'm not dating right now, but it's the same thing. It's the same concept.
Yes.
And your mom is helping me out. FYI, her mom, Destiny's mom, is my mentor. And also my pastor. Both her parents are my pastors. It's good. We go to the same church.
Yes, we've been going to the same church.
Yeah, we live in LA. This church is very
LA.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I think I've looked at. Let me restart. I've visited my fair share of churches, just in general, because obviously also like, like I've invited you to church,
right.
You've invited me to church, I've had other friends invite me to church. So I very much have, like I know what church is, especially for me, and because I grew up in church, but seeing, it's the same thing almost, like what you don't like.
Right, it's dating but churches.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
you're dating but the same Jesus.
But I think it was really easy to go in like super judgmental into that church. Because
it's so LA.
It's so LA. But it really surprised me. I think there are still things where I'm like, but also no church will be perfect.
Right.
Because it is comprised of people who are imperfect.
Right.
But it's still, as long as you're getting fed, you're feeling the spirit.
Spiritually, you're being fed. And there also, I think you have to consider, I think someone told me once that you have to make sure you are going to a church that isn't a motivational speaker church.
Yeah.
Versus something that they teach you in scripture. Yeah. You have to make sure you have the discernment, right? You don't want, and that's what I was scared of it being, kind of. Like a hype church. Yeah. Because I've seen too many hype churches. Yeah. Which that works for, it's all about what works for you. What works for you. Right. Some people, they like a very like energetic, loud, moves around, gets really worked up type of pastor, or like, and whoever's speaking. Yeah. But some people like it more chill, mellow and calm, and like it's so just funny, straightforward. Because I think you and I kind of grew up the same with very traditional churches, traditional Christian churches, but we've adapted so well into this new church, and it's like young. It's very youthful. It's very youth oriented. Yeah, very youth oriented. And I actually thought I wasn't sure about this church that we went to, because I was so used to traditional churches, and I had a friend from school. His parents were pastor. His dad is a pastor too, and he invited me over, and it was so good. It was great. but I don't know. There's something that keeps me wanting to go to this church.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah. Well, I think the pastor is a really good speaker.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's really good. And I think he has the perfect balance of getting excited, but you don't feel like you're being sold something.
Right.
Like he's not like pitching you sell.
Are we gatekeeping the church? Should we say the name of the church? I don't know. Maybe wait for the second episode.
Wait for the second episode. Maybe you'll find out what church we're going to.
We're just going to do it because we don't know how this... I don't want to dox myself. You know what doxing is?
Yeah.
I just found out that word.
Really?
Yesterday.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I probably only found out what it meant like 2 years ago.
2 years ago versus yesterday.
It's okay.
Anyway.
I only found out because of like Trisha Paytas or something.
Oh, she doxes herself a lot.
Yeah, I think...
By the way, we are Trisha stans.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We love her.
If she's very controversial, but
I don't care.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. FYI, we are not going to be filtered. You probably already know. I mean, we're Christian.
We love Jesus.
But we're going to talk about what we like, what we don't like.
Yeah.
We're not going to be filtered about it.
Yeah.
And if you want to find a filtered podcast, there are so many out there.
We're just, we are imperfect people.
Yeah.
We sin.
Yeah.
We try not to sin.
Yeah.
But really, we're not going to try to uphold ourselves to some standard.
Yep.
Where it seems like we're more righteous than thou. Because we're not.
Speaking the scripture right there. Was that from the scripture?
I don't know.
From thou. I heard thou.
Yeah. Well, it's a common saying.
Oh.
I don't know if it's from scripture though.
I have no idea.
Or holier than thou is usually what people say.
Oh.
But we're not holier than thou.
No. So we're gonna mess up.
Yep.
We try our best to catch our mistakes, but I mean, if we don't, we don't. I mean, obviously, we're gonna try our best, but
yeah.
Anyway. You want to talk about maybe like a real estate class?
Oh, our real estate class.
Our real estate class is so bad.
Shite.
It's shite. We just start. Oh, I just finished Little Reindeer. I don't know if you finished it.
I finished
it. The end is very anticlimactic, isn't it?
I was so disappointed.
Very disappointing.
And
that happened in real life. So I mean, it was shite. The last episode was shite, but the whole show was triggering.
Yes.
So if you have, you
have like sexual harassment triggers. That's a spoiler, but
please do not.
Stalking triggers.
I had stalk. Oh my god, we should talk about my stalker.
Oh my gosh, we have to. That's gonna be another episode.
Why don't we talk about it now? How much time do we have? We have about 10 minutes. Can we talk about my stalker? Did I ever tell you about my stalker?
Yes, of course you did.
Oh, okay.
We were literally talking about it like the last time I was over.
We did?
Yeah.
Wrong bitch, I don't remember.
When I told him about my stalker,
oh, yeah.
he didn't even do anything to him.
Oh, maybe
I was like, he's right there.
Yeah.
And it took, I had to push him to defend me.
Yeah, I had, well, I'm not talking trash about my ex-boyfriend. I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not going to talk about that. But anyway, I had a little bit about my stalker. I met him at the gym because at the time, me and my ex-boyfriend, who used to be my current boyfriend at the time, he and I were teaching a Muay Thai class in our local private gym.
Yes.
And I invited him. I was pretty much the only one kind of inviting people, and I met this guy.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his name. Oh, I do remember his name.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm not going to say his name.
Almost like the start
defamation
of
of character. Little reindeer. What I should have called Martha.
Call him Martha.
Okay, Martha. Anyway, it was a man. I invited him to the Muay Thai class, and he got my Instagram. It was fine. And then he started just like liking my things randomly.
Yeah.
And then he started like DMing me the most random shit.
Yeah.
Just like how Little Reindeer was.
Yeah,
huh?
I was gonna say too. He was popping up everywhere.
He was.
Pop at work.
Yeah. Okay, so that's another thing. So all of a sudden, I'm working, and I'm at this new job. Maybe I've been working there about 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. I was very, very new. And I was on his Instagram, or he was on his Instagram, and he posted a story, and he posted the company, because you kind of get a shirt. You get a shirt when you apply or whatever, or when you get in. And I was like, what the heck? like, why does it say my company name? And I was like, I had DM'd him because I was like, this is kind of weird. I DM'd him because I was like, it's harmless, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Because he knew where I was working at.
Yeah.
I think I did tell him where I was working at that time when I met him. But I was like, what company do you work at? And he says, my hospital. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I just kind of leave him on red. And the next time I was work, I told my managers about it. And it's so funny because I like knocked on the door and I sat on the chair and I talked to my manager and I was like, I have something to tell you. And I was like, I think I have a stalker and I think you guys hired him. And the lady behind her, who was her secretary, turned around so fast and she was like, what? Like she wanted the tea so bad. And I was like, yeah, here. And I had a picture of him and all of his weird DMs where he was talking about like my Instagram posts. And then she was like, okay, well, we figured this out. What I want you to do, you just block him off on Instagram. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. Because he's already technically hired. So
yeah,
once you're hired, you need to have probable cause or something, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that same night or the night afterwards, I get a DM. Mm-hmm. But I get a DM on Facebook. And I'm like,
I don't remember this part.
Maybe I didn't tell you. I'm not sure.
Not.
I get a DM on Facebook, and it's him. But I'm like, how did you know my full name? My Instagram did not have my full name at that time.
Yeah,
okay?
it didn't.
I was like, how did this guy get my full name? And it was like, hey, Kat, it's blah blah blah. I noticed you followed me unfollowed me on Instagram. And no, I remember this. He had unfollowed me for some reason, and I told my bosses about it. That's when I showed my bosses, and I was like, he unfollowed me too. That's kind of weird. And she was like, okay, block him. Mm-hmm. But that night, I got a DM on Facebook, and that was like, hey, Kat, it's blah blah blah. I noticed that you unfollowed me on Instagram or blocked me or whatever through my mutuals. So I don't know.
That's a lie.
That's a lie, obviously,
That's a lie.
right? That's a lie.
I'm sorry. I'm an FBI agent.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it was a lie. And he was like, I just want to talk things through. Do you have time to talk? And I was like, how did this guy get my Facebook? That is so weird. I don't even use Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't.
Uses Facebook.
Right. Filipino parent. Anyway.
My fiance.
Older white man. And I was like, that's so weird. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me take a screenshot of this to show for proof, whatever.
Yeah.
And that night, same night, a couple hours later, I get a DM on Twitter. Did you not know this?
No. You didn't tell me this.
Oh my gosh. Are you sure?
He found you on Twitter?
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
I have screenshots. I'll show you.
Did you delete all of them?
No. I'll send you screenshots. I'll show you right now after we finish this.
Okay.
But it was literally like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Kat, it's blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to let you know, I saw that you unfollowed me on Instagram. I know you unfollowed me on Instagram. And I just wanted to make sure we were exactly the same exact thing. And it was copy and paste. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I took a screenshot.
Oh, no.
I had 2 managers at the time, and I sent both the screenshots to them. Mm-hmm. And they still didn't fire him. And so I got terrified because this guy's going to start working with me in the same position as I was going to be in.
Yeah.
And this is a new job. I don't know how people are going to take it. Yeah. So what I did was I was like, hey, guys, this guy is my stalker. And I just want you guys to be prepared. He's been creepy to me. He might be creepy to you. I work with a bunch of, nurses are mainly women, right?
Yeah, primarily.
So I was like, hey, just be careful. He's going to start working here. Maybe that was wrong on my end. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because I did get in trouble afterwards. You did? Yeah, I got called into the principal's office. No, I got called into my manager's office, and they told me not to do that. But I was like, bro, I'm doing it for my safety.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's the end of my stalker thing.
At least you didn't end up like Donnie Dunn.
That's true. I actually went to the police afterwards because he was following me in the parking lot of my work, and they still didn't fire him. And he was waiting for me when I was clocking out, and I was literally shaking. I was like terrified. I think he was harmless, but you never know.
You never know. You never know what anybody's capable of.
Right.
Just anywhere, especially now.
Yeah. So anyway, I could have been little reindeer.
Baby reindeer.
Oh, it's baby reindeer or little reindeer? Oh, I keep saying little reindeer.
She says both.
Oh.
If I remember.
Okay. But anyway, should we finish this podcast up? This episode?
I guess so.
Did we ever even introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
We were just all over the place.
I feel like we've loosened up the tension a bit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you liked our first podcast. I hope my posture wasn't as bad in the camera. I'm Kat.
I'm Des.
And we are Two Girls, No Cup.
We hate cups.
We hate cups, and also we don't like Two Girls, One Cup. We don't. And no. We did not. We just wanted to play on words. And
yeah.
Anyway, we hope you keep coming back.
Yes.
Actually, you will keep coming back.
Yes.
And I will pray about that.
Because we're great.
Yeah. And what do we say at church? Just keep coming. So I'm
that doesn't give it away. I don't know what will.
Yeah, that's the trademark for a church. So if you figure it out, you know where to find us. We go in the afternoons. I'm just kidding. Actually, don't, because we're gonna talk a lot of shit. A lot of shite.
Shite.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.